A few days ago, I replied to a comment left under one of my videos from Missy Ria, where she mentioned she hadn't heard from me in a while. I replied to this comment using what passes for humour, dark as it can be at times, and when I looked the next day, my comment had vanished. I then replied again, stating I'd previously left a response, and in this comment reiterated more or less what I'd said in the first reply. When I returned to look at this thread again later in the day, my comment had again vanished. As this is my channel, I would have thought I would be the only one to be able to delete comments aside from YouTube. But if it was YouTube, wouldn't they notify me stating this and giving a reason for doing so? So if this isn't YouTube, does that mean my account is hacked? And if yes, then I doubt my comments could be the only things deleted. On the subject of one part of my comments relating to dealing with a few of my harassers, let me make this quite clear. I'll be 58 next week, and I've never been violent at any time of my life, and I've tried to avoid confrontation as well. The public have absolutely no idea about these evil targeting operations and what's been used and done to many of those of us subjected daily to the tracking, spying and harassing. And some of the more truly frightening parts of the harassment used, I believe, not only disfigure the body but are debilitating and cause chronic pain. I, as any target of these wicked and illegal targeting operations, seek justice. We as targets are doing what we can to conduct this through proper channels, but in the main are being ignored at best. On a personal level, I've used flyer campaigns, contacted various mainstream media news and radio programs, emailed a large number of universities, and also emailed personnel in police stations around Britain. None have ever replied. The human rights organisations that did respond said they have to prioritise their campaigns, and apparently homegrown torture programs where I presume multiple agencies, including the police, are complicit, and in which a number of strangers and very close neighbours take part, is not worthy of investigation. Similarly, I recently contacted 4 or 5 legal firms which also claim to work within the sphere of human rights as part of their workload, and now they did reply, and I'm grateful for the replies. Each found excuses why they would not be able to help. For my part, I believe I've done as much as I can to bring these targeting operations to the wider public, but those locally aware of my leper status and the list of organisations I've mentioned above have been no help whatsoever, and many are complicit by their deliberate silence, but also been involved in varying degrees. Unlike some targets and other people, I do believe violence is necessary sometimes, and I will not rule this out if the whole world wishes to remain silent on this targeting torture program. My evidence, which shows proof of the character assassination and that I'm somehow tracked, has been gaslighted and deliberately dismissed. The police also found it necessary to make some outrageous claims about my mental health by stating in writing that I believe their vehicles and pigeons are talking to me. Yeah, really. If that's not a means to cover this up, I don't know what is. So, should I, a previously non-violent person, feel it justified to resort to violence, then all those I've referred to above will share any blame, and if I do mete out some justice of my own, it won't be on any innocent party.